Hey everybody, this is Malika Alif, and in this recording, I just wanted to share something that I have recently read that kind of kicked off a memory that I had from a conversation that I had with a naturopath I had seen a few years ago. And what I had asked her, I had gone to her about some of my many health problems that I have. But of course, the main theme of the visit was the Candida problem, Candida, the systemic candidiasis condition that I've had for so many years. And I had asked her, I said, why is it that people who have problems with Candida, why is it that they have such insatiable desire to consume sugar, not just a little sugar, but a lot of sugar? And she gave me a very nice, she gave me a nice analogy, and it stuck with me for a long time. And I just recently found out more about the analogy recently. So there was this article I had read on Yahoo News. It's called what's it called? It's called Cat Poop Parasite is Dangerously Widespread. And I'll link to it below, but don't be mad if the link isn't there anymore. I don't know. Yahoo I think they might move stuff around. So it might be there, it might not. But what it is there she gave me the analogy of this parasite. And this parasite is called Toxoplasma gondii. And I might be saying it wrong, well, what it is this parasite. It's very dangerous for specifically for pregnant women, but other people. I don't really remember who all the people that can be susceptible to it. But basically, the article is saying that it's becoming more widespread than it used to be. But let's get to the point. The point that she was telling me was that Candida acts like this in a similar fashion that this parasite does. And I'm going to read a quote from the article. And the quote says, "It's a remarkably complex parasite. It's much more complicated than a virus and has many more genes," Tori said. "The microbe is famously known to infect rats and change their behavior, causing them to be less afraid of the smell of cat urine. This makes it easier for the rats to be eaten by cats, returning the parasite to its host." And this is similar in a nutshell to what my doctor was telling me, was that Candida acts in the same way, in that it's not just a simple pathogen that just it gives you yeast infections, skin fungal infections, athlete's foot or thrush. It's much more complicated than that, in that the Candida actually produces, I don't know exactly what it's called, I don't know that. It produces some kind of substance that actually causes the host, which is you, to crave sugar. And if you know anything about Candida feeds off of sugar. So it secretes some kind of substance into the host body, which causes them to have these ravenous sugar cravings, which in turn will help them to stay alive. All this Candida, this fungus, it's alive just like anything else, and it wants to stay alive. So when you even when you try to make changes, to stop, that it's not good to, in your mind, it's not good to eat large amounts of sugar. It's not healthy, and it can make you sick, all kinds of stuff. Intellectually, this, but you're honestly, me personally, I've experienced this for much of my life. And it's honestly, it's like you're fighting a losing battle. It's like you're fighting your own body when you're trying to stop the sugar, because the Candida is trying so hard to stay alive. Even though you may be able to dull the cravings, it's still there. it's still there. And the only real, true way to get rid of those, of that, what I like to call the monkey on my back, is to address it at its root cause. And if you don't, I'm from experience, I have yo-yoed back and forth from complete obliteration, complete taking any and all sugar out of my diet, to the other, swung in the other direction, to just going hog wild, just sugar all day, night, every day, just can't get enough. It's a really horrible situation to be in. So I just wanted to share with you all that there's this analogy, and it really helped me to understand my behavior and what's causing me to have these cravings like this. It really helped me to understand myself better. Or maybe, maybe if you have a loved one or someone else that that is dealing with this, you can have a better understanding of what they're dealing with. Okay, so I that's it. Thanks for listening, everyone. I really appreciate it. Bye bye.